Okay.
Hello, my name is Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 1544 East 2nd Street here in Newberg, Oregon. We're located inside the home where there has been a toilet pulled already. There's just not a toilet here. It's a 3-inch cast iron flange. That's what I've gone down through here. And I just tied into the main line and zeroed out the camera. I'm going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Here we go. Now because it's a toilet access, I'm going to keep the camera going really fast. I'll pull back slower. Here at 59 feet from the point of access, it transitions, looks like it's transitioning over to 4-inch pipe. This almost looks like Orangeburg, which I'm afraid to say is a terrible product. I have to go a little further here to check that out, but what we're looking for is a pipe that's very, very misshapen and collapsed, and I kind of think I see that ahead here. Yes, this is most definitely Orangeburg pipe, which is a banned product, banned in the late 50s, tar paper product that over time saturates with water and just collapses and deforms. And here it's transitioning, it looks like, to a concrete pipe at 70 feet. I believe this is 4-inch. It's possible it's still Orangeburg. Concrete and Orangeburg look very similar. When I get the line totally drained out and have a good look at the flow line, I'll know for sure. Okay, and here at 80 feet from the point of access, we have reached the main lateral. Actually, it's about 79 feet. I'm going to get the water turned off and totally drained out. Alrighty, the line is most of the way drained out now. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling back. Okay, it does look like it's Orangeburg pipe from the cast iron transition all the way out to the main lateral. Many places, many cities and counties, because of how prone this pipe is to failure, they require it be pulled out of the ground when it's discovered. So I might contact the city or have the seller contact the city to see if it's okay for it to exist. I'm going to see if it's still in working order. I didn't see any obvious root intrusion on the way out, but now that the water's drained out, we'll have a much better look at the condition of it. I'm going to go ahead and locate and see where this is at here. See, I pulled back, I'm just shy of the street curb. I'm going to map the line out from the curb. You can see that line's bellied out there. There's a bit of standing water. I'm going to map the line out from the curb back to the cast iron transition. I would contact the city to see if they take responsibility for street repairs. As you can see, the pipe is collapsing in spaces just ahead there. It's very oval, oblong shape. Okay, I've marked here the street curb. I've just drawn a green line showing where it's coming over the curb at. It's about 4 feet 5 inches deep here. I'm going to go ahead and keep reeling back. I do recommend replacing all of the Orangeburg pipe, as it is extremely prone. At some point, this whole pipe will likely be collapsed flat, and there will probably be root intrusion all over the place. I'm very surprised that it hasn't happened yet, but you can see how it's collapsing down and losing grade and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to keep rolling back here. I'm going to map it out all the way back to the cast iron transition. Okay, I'm going to mark here with a green T. I'm actually going to push out really quick about at a halfway point between the transition here at 60 feet and 65. I'll push out to about 67 feet and do a marking in between the two endpoints. Again, the repair does, the Orangeburg does appear to persist out into the street, and so that's why I recommend contacting the city, as many cities out there take responsibility at the street curb, and at least to inform that there is Orangeburg pipe in the ground. Okay, I'm going to do a marking right here. I apologize there. For some reason I was thinking that Orangeburg section is longer than it is. So I'm just going to mark at either end here. It's a pretty short section. Looks like the cast iron pipe goes across the majority of the property, which is good. Alrighty, I did another marking here. So it looks like the Orangeburg actually starts, it looks like it's just past the sidewalk, where the sidewalk meets the grass curb strip, right where those two meet. So it looks like it starts pretty much at the city right away. That's at least what it looks like. I would contact the city to see if they take responsibility at this point. We're at the street curb, as the majority of it is pretty much in the street, and about 5-6 feet of it is spans the grass curb strip. I'm going to go ahead and reel back. I did do markings at those 2 points, just at again, that grass curb strip. It's about 3 feet 8 inches deep here, and about 4 feet 5 inches deep at the street curb, or just beyond that at the streets where I located. So, and the good news is, this is the only Orangeburg line I've ever seen that isn't failing in every way possible. I mean, it's very distorted. Luckily, it still is draining out relatively well, and so it doesn't look like you're going to get a backup or anything like that instantaneously when you move in. But I would definitely recommend hitting up the city to see if they take care of this, because at some point, generally Orangeburg always fails and needs to be replaced. I'm just about to pull the camera out. We do have good flow all the way across property. The house has been vacant for a while, which is why there's kind of some spots where there's a little bit of debris. Most of that will clear out once the house is being used again. But the cast iron pipe is all looking good. It's that Orangeburg pipe that I'm concerned about and would recommend getting replaced.